This week, Black Americans in Alabama showed us how it's done, and no thanks to white people, that's for sure. They kept another proud racist, proud bigot, and very possibly a sexual predator from infiltrating our government again. When is white America gonna stop the racist bullshit? We've had centuries. I've heard every excuse there is. I'm so ashamed. My family never owned slaves, so it's not my business. Yes, it actually is your business. My God, do you not realize? I've heard every excuse there is. Racism's over in America. White people have it worse. I don't see color. Let me think. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Slavery wasn't so bad. Black people should try harder, or just stop acting so black. I've heard every excuse there is. I've heard them all. They're all rationalizations for denying racism. Do you really think racism in America is some huge conspiracy that all 99.999% of all the black people in America got together and decided to pull one over on us? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Look, I get it. White people are terrified. They're afraid that in a decade or so, or maybe sooner, they'll be the minority. It's almost as if white people in America think we don't treat minorities well. My God, what is it with white people and their hate? I don't understand. I want to understand so I can help stop it. I want to be part of the solution, but I don't get you. And especially white women. And white men, I have no words for you. But white women, my God. I don't give a shit what party you belong to. There is a line. It's called being a human. There's a point at which a candidate no longer represents who you are and your values. Let me put it simply. If you help racist people who are horrible human beings get into office, they represent you as a racist and a horrible human being. I'm sorry, you can't overlook this kind of thing and say, well, it's pretty huge. You want America to be first? Then place your vote for America first. You really think racism and hate are what's going to get us back so that our country is the leader of the world? Others look to us? We're the laughing goddamn stock of the world right now. Everybody else is becoming more humanistic, and we're becoming less. Look, you don't know what every single solitary action or law or decision a politician is going to make during their tenure. But if you vote in a person who's openly inhumane and immoral, their values are just, they suck. Those are the values that which are going to guide every decision they make. I mean, there has to be some baseline values that are, you know, at least have some standards. Both Trump and his buddy Moore told you exactly what they think of people of color, what they think of women. Human decency isn't a partisan issue. If a candidate believes that some groups are more important than others, should you really be putting that guy in office? So much for liberty and justice for all. What bullshit is that? White women, you are the reason Trump is in office right now. And if it hadn't been for the black folks in Alabama, you would be the reason another racist, bigoted misogynist was in our government again. So white America, I think you've finally given me the sick, it's like I don't even want to know, the answer to what has been driving me crazy about white people. I don't get it. I don't know why white people vote. Why do they vote for people who are horrific human beings? I don't get it. The only logical conclusion I can come to is that white people are racist as fuck. That's it. You're so racist, you'll vote against your own personal interest just to keep racism alive and thriving in America? You know Trump and his buddy Moore aren't good people. You know that. Come on. And you know why I place blame on white women the most? Not because I'm a white woman. It's because, you see, white women in America, they know what marginalization is. They know what being a second-class citizen is. They've been marginalized themselves. Yet they vote against their own interests just to keep racism alive. So the only conclusion is that We are the most racist nation. We are so much more racist than you can even believe. White America is willing to put people in office who are horrible people just to keep racism alive. It's like nothing else matters. They could be murderers. They could be rapists. But as long as they're racist, it's like they had you at racism. That was it. You're just lucky, and we're all just lucky, that black people just want equality and not revenge. And another thing, while we're on the subject, cut out this total bullshit about there's no racism in America. That is such a crock of shit, and you know it. If there were no racism in America, then you wouldn't give a crap if you were white, or if you were brown, or if you were an indigenous person, or if you were black. Because you'd switch skin tones in 5 seconds flat because we're all equal. You know we're not all equal. You know that's just yet another way to justify your sick, sick racism. America, we are better than this. My God, we have to be better than this. It's been centuries, centuries. Race is a human construct. Please educate yourself. If you're white, look down right now. Are you white? Okay, if you see white, I'm talking about you. And if that doesn't apply to you because you are educated and you're awoken, and then don't listen to me. But if you don't know what the Devil's Punch Bowl is, if you don't know what Jim Crow, black codes, sundown towns, if you don't know American history. You don't know our history. Thanks for listening.